You also tend to, generally speaking, move toward the center of two opening offers. So for instance, if I start at 1 and you start at 10, where do you think we're ultimately going to end up? Regardless, oftentimes, of leverage and standards. Right around the middle. My question to you is, why? Why do we tend to move toward the middle? I think it has to do with the fact that our perception is if you move the same amount that I move, somehow that means it's inherently fair and reasonable. And what that suggests is that we define success by how far the other side moves, by how far we get the other side to move. And that's something that we need to take into consideration in designing our own offer concession strategy, because in contexts where the patterns are that they move this amount and I move this amount, I need to make sure that I've built in enough room to move so that they can say at the end of the process that they got a fair and reasonable result. There's also a concept called bracketing. And what that means is that if I start at 1, you can bracket me and create the center. Okay? By going second, you've got an advantage because you create the center. If I start at 1 and you go to 10, you've created the center at 5.5. If I start at 1 and you go to 5, you've created the center at 3. You have an advantage because you create the center by going second.